I see you painting, chewing on toast, joy emanating from your soul, and think, what if you had never existed?
Ethereal
What
is one way to describe it. It was such a beautiful tribute to from mothers to their unborn child, and almost in a way you have these pregnant women floating in the water, naked and alone and in the dark at some points, and it's almost like they're in the womb themselves. It was just so beautiful, and such a lovely tribute to motherhood and, the process of carrying child and being with child, and just the love that a mother has during that entire process for their unborn child. It was just so beautiful. Yeah, just having them in this space where nothing really exists except them as a whole. It was just so well thought out, of having them in that setting, and also just well executed. It was such a high production value that it just added so much to it and made it, going to be repetitive here, but ethereal and just a joy to watch.
This was a beautifully shot and choreographed piece. It was sort of an underwater ballet poem with narration and music, classical kind of violins. And it was these incredible pictures of mostly pregnant women sort of doing underwater ballets under the water. But it was beautifully done. It was really, at certain points, it looked like a sort of a medieval painting, with the Zoftig women in sort of dark places and in various stages of dress and side views and stuff like that. It was really cool.
Are sublime. It is perfectly lit underwater scenes. It is just beautiful music with the pregnant bodies in the darkness, emptiness, and then finding out what the story is about is just the best twist to the story. You are like overwhelmed with the beautiful naturality of the pregnancy, and it's just a great film. I truly appreciate it. It's just natural, organic, alive. It is a great film.
It's a really moving movie, and just so many powerful images, and the beginning, the underwater stuff is so cool, and just that underwater, I guess, kind of recurring visual and theme is just really beautiful, and especially with like the black background, I kind of lends itself to make the people in it pop more. And yeah, it's just a very tough subject matter, and I thought it was a really beautiful movie, and it was super well done.
That was gorgeous. The photography on that film was just amazing, and the technical difficulties of filming those performers underwater, geez, just mind-blowing. Everyone just was so relaxed and so graceful, and it just gave such serenity to the whole piece, which was a lovely tribute to what the theme was. It almost gave us a sense of being in the womb. Just the peace and tranquility, the floating nature of it all, and the fact that it was performed and filmed underwater really gave it a very beautiful, serene, peaceful atmosphere and energy to it. The setting, the colors, the lighting, just technically it was flawless. It was just such a gorgeous film, and really I love the way that the the testimonials also layered on top of the visuals and gave it nice texture. Yeah, just very, very beautiful.
I found this to be very, very moving. As someone who, the dedication at the end of the film really got me. Actually, I have to say, as someone who is that one of those people, I was very moved by this film. I've never seen anything like it. The images were absolutely stunning, just beautiful. These pregnant women and not pregnant women floating through water like that. The music, the strings were just stunning. I loved the appearance of that gold scarf every now and then, just a hint of gold. And then with the reef and the underwater sea plants, they were also orange and gold, and just beautiful. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. The poem itself, the voiceover, beautifully delivered, beautifully written. This was shot to perfection. I just found it to be so moving. And I'm really, really glad that you made this film. It's really stunning. Congratulations.
Awesome. The way it was shot underwater with the reef and the color of the water made it look like it was shot in space almost. And I think that really adds to the visual storytelling of the piece, because it's about giving birth and the creation of life, and everything is stardust. So I felt like there was a lot of layers to the visuals. Not only that, but this is a real study of the pregnant human form, and I think we should just all be grateful that these women were willing to share their bodies with us through such a transformative time, because this was such a beautiful piece, and there's so much to learn about yourself and about women and people who go through pregnancy or go through the loss of pregnancy. Overall, it was just a really emotional, simple film that gave me the warm and fuzzies and made me want to call my mom.
This ticked all the boxes for me. I think that the opening sequence was just absolutely stunning. Looking up from the ocean and seeing the light coming in through the water, that was amazing. I feel like all of this was just a celebration of life and of pregnancy. I loved the fact that all of the scenes were underwater, and the beauty of that, because it was like a child in the womb. I thought that was very, very clever, very well done, very easy to translate for anyone watching it through any language, which was, you knew what this film was about. And it was just gorgeous. It was stunning, the lights and all of the women and the emotion that it elicited it for people who maybe can't have children. You know, it really made you feel something. I think that the music that went with it too, it was perfect. A string section to be accompanying this was a really, really smart choice, because it just helped uplift this entire piece. Yeah, I loved it. Like I said, ticked all the boxes for me.